search of the 3 missing Montgomery College students continues in Frederick County.
And I got to play with your wand. It was great.
Definitely fun.
Keep going.
Oh my God. Oh, you know how to use that tongue?
Here's the Gene Simmons tongue.
Oh my God. Oh,
He
he said he came with a weapon and he know how to use his tongue, girl.
That's what the Oscar one does. Oh my God! If you watch that movie, you'll know what I mean.
You came in here. You want something for Christmas. You want the naughty. You want something naughty for Christmas.
I like naughty presents. You know.
I bet you do with that tongue and that weapon you got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring naughty back, man. Bring naughty back.
Fuck
well, welcome, Matthew. Welcome to Footage Foreplay. I don't know if you listen to us, but we crazy over here. But we happy to have you.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
I remember meeting you a long time ago. We were at what convention was this, Russ? Was it Monsterpalooza?
Monsterpalooza. Yeah.
Monsterpalooza. And we watched a movie of yours titled Vampiriah.
Oh my God.
Yes, let me tell you. This movie, I loved it. Because, I'm a big fan of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, of like women fighting bad bitches and villains and female villains. I love it. And you had all of that. Yeah. You had all these crazy vampire bitches. And you had, and they got wings too. They be flying, like, And I remember you gave out these little cards and I was just living. I wanted to steal Russell's because I wanted to collect all 9. I think you had 9 or 8, 9 collectible trading cards. And I wanted them. Russell didn't let me steal them from him. And I was trying to look for those too so I could like have it for the show, but fuck, I think I know where they are though. But anyways, that was really fun. It was cool meeting you there. And then ever since, you've been doing your thing, and I'm excited that you're joining us.
Man, the first time I met Matthew was at a virtual, the very first virtual. We had like a that virtual hangout thing at the end of it in the little pixel bar, and we were all talking and stuff on our webcams. It was during lockdown. And
yes,
that's
this
when
is
I
the
met
movie Russell put up. This is so good. Hey, I'm sorry, Evan. I cut you off. I pulled a you.
No, you good. I do it all the time.
But real quick, I just got excited. Does this ever come out on Blu-ray or DVD, Matthew?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, physical media, as you know, probably as actual collectors of it, is kind of a weird market right now. Some people love it. Some people.
I love it.
I know you guys do, but I'm kind of wondering if it will. I mean, I know the movie is still being distributed internationally, so I know that there might be Blu-rays like in German or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know about in the U.S. market. I know it's televised on television. I mean, I just got a call that they saw it in Vietnam like a few days ago. So I know it gets out there, but I don't know about a Blu-ray or any other physical media being produced for it.
Oh, it needs one. Oh, wait, what is that? I need me one. I'm going to have you sign it when I see you next time. Because I'm sure I'm going to see you in March, right? You're coming to an UF, I hope.
But do you get anything from that? Probably not, right?
He just cut me off.
Who's making this Blu-ray?
It's my distributor puts it out.
Okay.
So I do get some. It's not a lot, by the way. It's
sure.
I think what I really need to do, and you're probably going to kick me in the butt for this. I need to make more movies so that like all these residuals starts to compound and like you can kind of live on it.
Yeah. See, with this Vampiriah, I want you to talk about this for a little bit, but because I think I asked you maybe if because I like this movie and I wanted to know if you're going to ever do like a sequel or like a more incarnations of this universe.
I would love to right now. Right now, I guess I've been trying to gauge the market because I know we sort of at a certain point got a little bit vampire saturated.
Yeah.
And there was another manga series, an anime series that came out of the Philippines called Trece. And I think that really just blew up.
Got it.
And I was really doing really well. And so like putting this out right now or getting another version of it almost feels like I'm competing with it.
Got it. Okay.
So it's a little tricky. I mean, I would love to do something with it, the world. And I guess that's kind of why like I put it sort of on the side and like, let's start working on something else for now and then eventually come back to this at some point in the game, maybe even as an animated version or.
Okay.
call back or go do something else within the same world of Vampiraya.
Nice.
Like a video game.
That'll be
video
fun.
game. Loving that.
Yeah, you have
idea.
the trading cards. If you did an animated, you could turn this into a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh,
So
there's
how
Tresse. It's a really good, I love it. I love this though too. Tresse.
Oh, Tresse. Okay, I never heard of this. Oh, so this is animated. Okay, it's on Netflix.
Yep, you can listen to it in English or Tagalog, and then I guess the English cast is Filipino American, and they got the Filipino cast for the Tagalog version of it.
Dude, looks tight.
It does look good. I want to see it.
Really good. I like it.
So, how many seasons is this? This is like for one season.
It's only got one. I mean, if I had one criticism of it, is I feel like they try to do too much in one season.
Oh, are they fucking in that car?
Oh no,
Or killing. It's like killing.
Oh, I saw it
they're
rocking.
fucking them up. Is what they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, look at all the genre tags: adult animation, anime, superhero, action, adventure, animation, crime, fantasy, horror, mystery.
That's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I want to
going on.
watch this. Okay, because I love Vampiraya. So, how did Vampiraya come about? And then we can move on to the good shit.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I remember back in the day, I was just searching for a really cool vampire story. You know, I've always known about Filipino folklore before, but I didn't think about making a movie about it until I had a friend who was a poet, and she, I would describe her as a, kind of very wicked with the tongue per se.
Ooh,
literally,
back to the tongue
like, not literally, but
Here we go.
figuratively, right? And
He's freaky, y'all.
She can get that way, but she also was very interested in the Aswang folklore and stuff. But I remember she told me a story about a guy who was kind of like catcalling her, and I think it was kind of very harassing sort of way. And I think she came to me to vent about it, and then I kind of imagined the scenario. Well, you're a strong person, you could with your words could probably have put that guy in his place, and then suddenly I imagined that as his tongue lashing out and killing him. Like an Aswang. And that sort of became like the genesis of the project. I said, okay, let's build on that. So I kind of was inspired by, that attitude and our folklore. I really wanted to bring, I wanted a unique spin on vampirism, and I thought it was important to go that route.
Nice. And the reception was good for this because we loved it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad people love it because it's like when I look at some of the reviews, because it gets very polarizing. Yeah. It's like, and like I had one reviewer. He says, "Do not watch this movie."
Oh man,
Sorry about that. I'll take it down.
That was probably Evan.
Oh, Evan, did you?
I'm playing.
No, I actually haven't seen it. I'm the one in the group who hasn't seen it. I need to watch it.
Yes, you do.
Well, come back to me. It's on Tubi right now, so you can watch it for free if you don't mind watching commercials and stuff.
Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave a review on Letterboxd.
I know you're a Tubi guy.
Yes. Period. Yes. All right, and I'm excited to see you've been doing your thing too with Another Hole in the Head. Talk about that a little bit. How was that?
Oh,
you were up there with the ears. You saw me be crazy as a leprechaun. Like, come on.
Yeah, this is George. George always puts out this great festival. I mean, it's like we really need to keep San Francisco weird, just like like any other place. But it's like part of the live spirit of San Francisco is that we embrace weird, and nothing's weirder than films that are off genre, like our sci-fi, our horror, our fantasy, avant-garde, experimental, weird documentaries. Yeah, I think we need to keep that spirit in San Francisco alive, and I think that he keeps that pretty strong here in San Francisco with Wholehead.
21 years, 21 long years. That's a good. When I was talking to him, he just seemed too excited. I'm like, come on, George. 21 years is a long time to be doing this. This is great, right, Russ? What do you think about all this? Because you hosted a few things as well.
Yeah, I think he just runs a really light crew, so it's a lot of work that he's shouldering. Which, Matt, I have to say, I think Another Hole in the Head made a great choice by including you. You're so welcoming, and just being a talented filmmaker yourself, it's like, I don't know. I'm happy that you're up there introing these movies.
Thank you, man. I just want to be able to invite the filmmakers. I know what it's like to be a filmmaker and have to deal with like tough questions and just talking. Sometimes this might be their first time talking to a crowd or audience, right?
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still scared. Believe it or not.
I can't. Are you sure?
I know. For sure.
I saw you as a leprechaun. Come on now.
I had fun up there doing that. I was a hot mess, but it was good times. So
That's called method acting.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. So Matt, is it bittersweet? Like, how long did Another Hole in the Head run? It felt like it was all December.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was. Yeah, I don't know if it's bittersweet, but it's great that we were able to see so many films in such a short period of time. So it's great. You know, I'm just happy that it's keeping going. It keeps on rolling.
Did you do any of the live events? I know they had Deadite the Halls and
oh my
Sleep
God,
Bomb
yeah,
came out again.
I really
want to see that. I know.
Too.
I think tonight's the last night, which is it's a Saturday. I think tonight's the last class night. I can't make it out, unfortunately. But I've really been wanting. I every time it comes around, I want to see it, but it's like somewhere else. It's part from a part of the rest of them. So I really do want to support the live theater portion, because I mean I've also done things with like the with the Bindlestiff Theater. It's like a Filipino theater in San Francisco. So I understand it's also as much as important to support the live theater arts as much as the actual film arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Tight. Yeah. Did you catch Sleep Bomb?
Sleep Bomb, yes. I saw that twice.
Oh, what did they do? They did Night of the Living Dead, right?
Was that Sleep Bomb? No. I'm sorry. I thought you were thinking about Bath Bomb. Sorry.
Wait, what? What the hell are you talking about?
What's the bath bomb?
Yeah, what is that?
Woo! that appeared twice in the festival. That was on the Dark Rainbow and I believe one of the local shorts. I have to double check. There's so many short programs. And full disclosure, I never pre-screen any of the movies. I'm not part of the screening committee, you know. So it takes a lot of commitment to sit there during the actual screening, because if I leave at any point, I'm going to miss something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So no bathroom breaks except for so if you see right after the Q&A, if I just suddenly disappear, that's because I gotta get to the restroom.
Yeah, I get it.
You know?
Bath bomb. So is this a horror movie? What is this?
Oh no. It was was it? Nope, that wasn't it. It was one of the short programs. It was a short film.
It's 10-minute Bath Bomb. I see a butt right here, dude.
That's a booty.
It's a butt. Yeah, there was butts in it. Oh my God. Do I want? I don't know if I should say too much in it about that.
Wow, we ain't watching it right now.
It's a better experience than explain.
Okay, so
Let's
you
just
didn't
say
see
revenge.
So did you do a Q&A? Did the filmmakers come out?
Yeah. He
oh my
up.
God!
Yeah.
With the booty? Is that his booty on the cover?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, it is. How was that Q&A, Mr. Tom?
It was good. I think everybody really dug it. They wanted to know how they did particular special effects in it.
Of the booties? Oh my God!
I wish I saw it.
Russell, you didn't tell me about the booties.
I didn't see the booties.
That was a special effect. I'm telling you.
Oh, was it the dick?
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, I wish I saw this. He got weapons too. I want to see.
It was a bit much. Yeah. It was a fan favorite. I could tell.
Oh, really? Russell, how come you didn't tell me?
I didn't see the dick booty bath bomb. I would have went.
I would have went too.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
but
Matt,
you
what
said
else
Sleep Bomb. That's the group you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Let's change the subject. All right.
I know.
Yeah, I changed the
Shifting
subject.
gears.
I got sidetracked because I got the wrong bomb in my.
Yeah. No, Sleep Bomb. They're the ones the live band that came out. I know.
Yeah. Oh my God. I did catch them this year, but I did catch them the few years past, and they're fantastic. You know, I just love them.
Yeah. I mean, when are you going to start doing shit like that? I know you already got a Twitch and you DJ on there.
There you go.
Oh, you DJ? You a DJer?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of music? I want to see. I didn't know you did a Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been twitching as much. I've been doing more in-person type of DJ gigs lately. I mostly do like dark wave, industrial, but I play I'm that's again. Sometimes I'll be I'm in the gym and I'm actually spinning for my fellow gym mates, and and it's a workout mix. They don't want to hear Rammstein while they're working out.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I know we do. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, I just know like I have to pick the audience, right? But lately I've been in a roller rink. If you heard about the Church of Eight Wheels, I've been spinning their.
I've seen you
night.
posting and streaming from Instagram.
Oh,
there.
sweet! You've been catching that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's great. Thanks.
He be lurking at Matt. He wants that. He be lurking.
It's all good. I love my lurkers. I love my lurkers. Yeah. Who doesn't love their lurkers?
Period. Okay. So what else you been up to?
Well, I mean, obviously, I had a short film that released in the festival that was called Augmented.
Oh yes, we going that movie. Okay, let's get into it. Augmented. Russell, we all watched this recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me, you, we all did. This movie was great. You had your little cartoons, your little Pokemons and stuff. Let's talk it. Let's get into it. So talk about Augmented. How did this come about?
It's been a film I think I've been thinking of. I've been germinating since I was a little kid. I swear to God, like playing Commodore 64 games and stuff. I think I always thought there should be a movie about gaming, right? But it never I didn't quite understand. I wanted to do something that dealt with maybe another dimension, but I didn't understand how you could bridge another dimension. There's a lot of things that just seem to come out of like just childhood memories about gaming and stuff. And I can get into all the influences because like there's like a bazillion, but I think the main catalyst was hearing about a guy who is playing PokemonGo and suddenly finding a dead body because he was at some place he really probably would never really go because he was trying to find like some
trying to hunt the Pokemon. Yeah, I used to be going. I used to walk around and play too. I haven't played in a long time. Russell used to play with me, but you stopped.
Yeah, I used to play that all the time.
Yeah, me too.
You guys lost interest, or what happened?
Well, no, I'd log in and out every now and then. There's too many new Pokemon. I don't know who they is. I'd be like, who the fuck is this? Like, who are you? I don't even know if the shit evolves or not. So I'd be confused. I know like my first 4 eras, and then after that it's game over. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't have time to do it, and don't have a car. So
it's fun though.
Don't have a car? Fun. Oh no.
Oh, that's funny. I never thought about that. We all live in like a metropolitan
you could just walk around
area.
and do it there.
See,
I
it's
have to drive
time.
to do it here.
Yeah, Evan lives in Mississippi in a
you got
shed.
the Christmas Pokemons.
Yep.
Evan,
you got
is your house like a gym?
Yep.
They've left the churches in town are a gym and stuff, but and like the subway, I think not the subway.
Yeah,
we don't have an underground subway. I'm talking like Subway, the sandwich shop.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's
but I like
rough,
Pokemon.
dude.
What's your favorite Pokemon, Matthew Abaya?
Oh man,
Lickitung?
Let me think about that because I mean I definitely love Pikachu, obviously, but
that's boring.
I know.
My favorite is
Bulbasaur.
Bulba. It's my favorite.
I know I like Eevee.
Oh, you do because she could turn into everything. She forms a lot.
You backed off that so quick. Well, you know, in Matthew Short, I honestly the Pokemon type mascot reminded me most of Eevee too.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it's like a little dog, kind of like Fox.
It's Pikachu wannabe.
It's
That's what I thought.
I almost said it's pink. It's yellow.
Well, I didn't want to make it Pikachu. It doesn't.
Yeah,
have
you're gonna get in trouble, Matthew Abaya. Pokemon
Yeah.
will get you. Do you see how they got that one game that tried to
Power World's
Pokemon?
fine.
There
They
you
didn't
go,
take them down.
Yes, they did. They tried.
They tried, but they failed.
It's not intended to be an actual Pokemon either. It's really just sort of inspired by it. Like it's a virtual,
I get it.
technically a virtual pet. It's not even
Right.
Like a Tamagotchi or something. I get it.
Yeah.
So basically, he found a dead body. Then what happened? Continue. Sorry, I cut you off.
That's okay. I mean, I just thought about evolving a story that was based on that. And as we have like all this emerging augmented world technology, we really will start to be diving into like another dimension. Like we will start to question what real events are happening. And the values of them. Like if we have something that's like a sword that you might get like in a game, like a World of Warcraft or something. What is the inherent value of something like that? And is it worth putting your life on the line to get it? You know?
So do you think I almost feel like you're making an argument for NFTs in the future, or do you think
I kind of might be?
Oh no! How much Yacht Ape shit do you have? No Yacht Apes. Okay.
No.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Is
like
this a new language?
I was gifted a few NFTs, but that was it. It was mostly because I went to go see movies, and they was like gifted like one that was for Batman and one that was for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they weren't like I went out of my way to go get NFTs. I mean, the marketing for NFTs is pretty terrible right now. So I think what you're going to see is another incarnation of it in the future, but it's not going to be called NFTs. They're going to try to,
Oh, they're going to try and get away from that stigma.
Yeah, I mean, it's like there's a stigma to saying NFTs because like what does it mean? But it's the technology, like the blockchain technology that protects particular pieces of data, information that makes it unique, right?
Yeah, it's a non-fungible token.
Exactly. But there's other uses other than just like the obvious, like I want to have digital art. Like, so what? I'll copy and paste it. And
yeah, but like, look at what you just raised. Like, part of the problem with like a World of Warcraft game, and I mean, I used to play them. I love tabletop games. MMORPGs were like the obvious bridge there. Like, we don't need to have a DM and we can play online and it's a tabletop, except it's not. And you quickly start to feel all of the parameters. And one of the problems is you kind of, the way you get good at an MMO is you just play it more. So, when a new raid comes, get a cool group, you get a drop, hopefully, or maybe 50 times later you do. But that sword, which you kind of are trading your life for, is the exact same as that other sword that everybody else in your guild has. So I almost feel like if you're going to imply like that NFT model where it's like, nah, dude, in this game, I'm the only one with this like mace or whatever.
Yeah, games have started doing that.
Right. And then that I feel like would have value. Like
Neil Blomkamp just released a game called Off the Grid.
Oh,
it's
of course.
A battle royale. And it does that. It has an NFT system in it where all like the items are like NFTs and you can use crypto to buy everything.
I haven't
played it.
Oh no.
What is he eating?
Squirrel, dude.
Are you eating a
Moose
squirrel
munch,
sandwich?
Dude. Moose munch.
What the fuck is that?
It's it's like caramel covered popcorn with chocolate covered cashews. Fucking
awesome, man. Delicious.
I don't like nuts. Like
nice
peanuts.
Christmas snack,
You like nuts, dude. Come on.
I know, but not peanuts.
Different kind of nuts,
bro. Dude, look at this game. What the hell?
Russell, you don't play games.
Off the Grid.
I don't know.
Anthem. Off the
loved
Grid,
Anthem.
dude.
Anthem was tight.
What is Anthem? Is that a shooter game?
It was like a sci-fi shooter game that BioWare did, but it got canned.
Oh,
you play everything, huh, Evan? You got a lot of time on your hands.
I used to play a lot of games. I play less now. Only if I'm streaming is usually when I play.
Dude, Evan's a gamer girl, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Look at that. Dude, this is tight. So then you could get an NFT that it's that sticker.
You can get arms and shit for your character that's like you only have that arm, because they have interchangeable like body parts in that. They're all like robotic.
Why do you look like Cyclops?
Or Geordi.
Oh yeah, from Star Trek. That's what you look like.
Hell yeah. Dude, Terrell, I'm proud of you. I didn't even think you would get that.
I got it.
Look, I don't know, dude. This looks like Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I didn't like Cyberpunk, but Russell,
but it's a battle royale game.
I beat it.
These are weird cutscene images, but it's a battle royale, so you just drop in and fight fucking people like Fortnite.
Tight.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I mean, I haven't played it, but I saw it on the Epic Game Store, and I've watched people play it.
I still gotta play that murder one you told me about. Is that fun?
Oh, Midnight Murder Club? That shit's so fun.
I want to play that.
So fun.
Dude, bring Matt. Matt, do you play video games on Twitch, or are you just DJ?
I mostly just DJ. I've been sometimes flirting with the idea that I would eventually do a retro game stream.
Okay.
Like watch me get really frustrated trying to play ET or something. It's like
Damn,
really the original
phone?
ET Atari 2600 game. Like watch me get really frustrated. Like because that's if you ever played it, it's brutal.
I never played it. No.
Oh, it's brutal. Oh god.
I've been doing a variety show ETV is what I call it. ETV Live.
Oh God.
Over on my Twitch, and one of the segments I've done is 30-minute design challenge. So maybe I have you on sometime, and you can prompt me for a design.
Now it's like, I want to do a
And,
design challenge.
Prompt you.
Yeah, you give me a prompt, I'll design anything you want in Photoshop. I have to try to do it in 30 minutes. But the cool thing about having you there is you could play music while I do it, because usually I just throw on Spotify. But it'd be pretty sick to have you like,
oh yeah, the ET
actually DJ.
Game. And there's a documentary on this game too, by the way.
It's tight.
Why?
Yeah, they buried it in a landfill.
Yep, I met the direct. I met the what is it? The designer of that game. What's it? Oh, I got his name escapes me right now. But he's also
remember.
a few fun things. He lives in He used to live in the Bay Area because that's where all the Silicon Valley types were making games. But he's also in the fetish community.
Fetish, tongues, weapons, now fetishes. What the
I've
hell?
heard that like
What is
those
his
Atari, those Atari people used to have like orgies and shit.
Oh my God! So what
They
kind
were
of fetishes
swingers
does he
and
have? This is an interesting interview. I'm loving it. So what is this? What is these fetishes?
You know, he has a documentary I think he made on the topic. You know, and this
I
kind
ain't
of
looking this up. You got to tell me. What is this?
Okay. You know, honestly, you know what? This is a little while ago because this is like this relates back to the other thing.
To your fetish? I'm playing. I got you. I'm speechless. I'm sorry.
Trying to trip him up.
We'll save that for another time. Yeah. But it kind of relates back to the mockumentary that screened at Unnamed, Dick Ho.
Yeah, Dick Ho. Hell yeah!
Oh,
I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, because he was present during one of our early screenings. That movie's really old. It's like 20 years old. You know,
Yeah.
it's a really old movie. But I felt like it's one of those films that, considering that the mock documentaries are starting to try to fake looking old like that documentary, it actually aged pretty well considering.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
But he was there at one of the screenings, and then I didn't know that was him till Jeff Lay, the actor who plays Dick Ho. Yes, he's not. Unfortunately, he's not real. You know, he's real in our minds. But you know, Jeff Lay, the actor, comedian, he was present during one of his screenings, and then Jeff kind of said, "Yeah, man, he's the creator of Yar's Revenge and E.T. and all these video games that Atari 2600 had back in the day."
And his fetish was...
Terrell's like, what got him hard, dude? That's all he wants to know.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want to know what?
Don't make
What
me
was the
repeat it.
fetish?
I mean-
You told me.
Oh, you know, like
What did he like?
you know, the bondage stuff. You know, I mean,
He liked that other one where the girl was pissing in the dude's mouth.
no, I wouldn't go that.
Oh
far,
my
but,
God.
You know, I can't remember if he's a bottom or a top or a switch.
He
or
probably a
whatever,
bottom.
you
That's
know.
what he is.
I
He a big old bottom.
I didn't ask.
Come
You know,
on, Bob.
I don't know. I'm not always into asking everybody what their kinks are. You
No,
know,
don't
but-
ask. That's a weird question. They might think you into him.
Like, excuse me, what is your kink?
Your tongue and your weapons you were talking about, bro.
Right.
All right. So, nice. Okay. Back to
going everywhere.
Augmented. So I heard earlier that background you got is part of your movie. What is that background he's talking about, Evan? You were talking about.
Oh yeah, this.
Oh
believe it
yeah.
or
That's
not,
part of Augmented.
yeah, we were able to use this as part of the backdrops because like we had a location for shooting Augmented that was on Fort Miley, which was majority of all the point of view shots that you saw. Like I needed some place that looked scary, but after going there a few times at night doing my own location scouting, sometimes having encounters with wildlife and people that were
What kind of wildlife? Dangerous wildlife?
Raccoons?
Coyotes.
Oh.
So I was getting a little concerned about the safety of having a crew out here. San Francisco's rough, man. Their crews are getting mugged. You know, film crews get mugged
On the streets? Oh, yeah, of course.
They they see this expensive equipment. It's like
Yep.
you are a walking price tag, man. Shoot.
You didn't get beat up. Shot?
Yeah, it's not worth it. So
No.
So I shot most of the stuff, like the point of view shot stuff, with a 2-person crew as me and one other person, just somebody who's watching my back, making sure. Because I actually did shoot for a short while by myself until I realized exactly how dangerous this was. Right?
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I don't know, man. after I saw that coyote, I'm all like,
Yeah.
And I'm by myself, and I'm like, and I'm weighed down by equipment and stuff. I'm like, this is not a good idea.
Ooh, you turn into your own found footage movie. We have to go hunt for you.
But you could take down a coyote.
I probably could have, but there was also
not that you want to have to. You'd just rather avoid the confrontation with a wild coyote if possible. But you could definitely take it down.
I'd be scared. Y'all crazy. I'm too big. He would look at me at a big lunch and dinner. I couldn't do it. I would get tore up.
Mm-hmm.
And you little. How can Matthew take him? He agreed. Look at you doing that.
Coyotes are not that big. Let me
yes,
type
they
in.
are. They're like a big one. Dog. Aren't they a
big one? This was a big one.
Yeah, they're a big one. Evan don't know because he's in Mississippi in a shed. He sees all kinds of weird shit.
Dude, I lived in Wyoming, Colorado. I've been around tons of shit.
Yeah.
Coyotes, though? This big old coyotes over here.
Yeah, we have coyotes here, too.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
But
that wasn't the only
you
thing.
Missed it.
You missed. There was one story I told during the Q&A for the film was that I ran into 2 police officers, too, while I was shooting. And yeah, I mean, they weren't. I mean, I wasn't doing anything that looked wrong anyway. So this place is full of graffiti because people always spray painting and tagging this place.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I was looked like one of those people because I was carrying like a tablet because I was doing a lot of LiDAR scanning. It was something you do when you're trying to do 3D animation because I was trying to get like the typography of the buildings so I can put a dog and monsters and stuff in the surroundings.
That's so tight. Wait, what do you use to do that? Just a tablet?
I used I mean, that was just simply to get the 3D geometry of the location. I would take that and put it inside Blender, and then I would add the dog and the monsters and my virtual assistant Chibi-Bot, things like that. Those scenes like that, those were very helpful because motion tracking with the actual moving camera was too difficult because the light was changing. We only have like a single beam of light as this light source that was just coming from his hand, right? And so we needed to make sure that we had something that the 3D markers could latch onto. So I had to do like my own LiDAR scan. Hopefully in the future, I won't have to worry about that when I do a bigger version of this movie where the technology will be like, I could just shoot it in camera and it will we'll be able to see exactly what we're supposed to see. But I had to backtrack and think about how to reverse engineer it. And that's how I did it.
That's fucking
super
cool.
Looks convincing. It looks just like an AR, like it's just built in,
Yeah, it does.
Thank you. I had really good advisors. I mean, I had Stanford XR, which is the extent they're like the group of students on campus who deal with extended reality technology. They actually do hackathons where they build technology for the real deal stuff that's coming out, like stuff like Snapchat's new glasses,
filters and stuff.
Not just the filters, but they actually like Snapchat has their own glasses already. It's only experimental, so they gave them opportunities to build projects related to that. So they were like my advisors, like, hey, and also I got a friend over at Meta, Dino Ignacio, who's like a really fantastic animator and creator over with Meta. And those were like my advisors. Like I would show them clips of the movie and they would talk to me about how would this really read out in real life? And they said, yeah, this is pretty much exactly how it would look. I didn't want to make it too sci-fi. I still wanted to be sci-fi, but I still wanted it to be grounded in what technology we're going to start to see in the next few years.
Yeah, for sure.
How long did it take to film this?
I started shooting in February of last year. And then it got broken down into 2 days of actual principal photography with our actor, Patrick Flores, who's an engineering student at Stanford and a theater art. So he was like, he does Shakespeare.
To be or not to be.
Yeah. The fact that we all are at Stanford was actually just a coincidence. It really was.
Okay. So it worked out.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like our producer, Susie Groms, she found him and goes, check a look at this guy. Sent me a reel of him reading some of the lines. I go, I like him. It goes, yeah, he's at Stanford. Oh, so I would literally walk out of my office some days over at Stanford. I would run into him. I'm like, well, there you are.
Oh, wow. It's like a movie.
Yeah, so it was like meant to be that we had somebody who was within our own community, over on campus.
Yeah.
And he was an engineering student, so this wasn't too far off a base of what he was familiar with.
Have you ever run into Kane Parsons? He's the Backrooms guy.
Oh my God! I would love to meet those. Tell me more about him, because it seems like this person's like shrouded in mystery.
He's from the Bay Area. I know he went to a school out here, and he made the Backrooms and it blew up. And we showed his short a couple years ago.
Yeah,
and it crushed. I mean, if you ever wonder about YouTube algorithms and you're like, oh, they just favorite like certain things and will push it. No, because in person, it's the highest score we've ever gotten on anything was showing the Backrooms. And I was like, oh shit.
Did you meet him, Russ? Do you know him or something?
No. And we reached out because we, obviously in the in-world camera space, he's made a huge impact. Like the Backrooms created the whole like no clip kind of vibe where, it's like game programming, and then liminal space, like even the color palette has kind of come from that short. So we hit him up and we're like, hey dude, submit. And he did. And then he won the audience award for best short. And we never heard anything. And I know A24 tried to scoop him up. They're supposed to make it.
How'd you know?
Yeah.
I heard about
they're supposed to be making it. Yeah.
But it's not in world.
Yeah, I know. Fucking so dumb. Whatever. Like, why?
It's going to be like another Blair Witch project.
Dude, Blair Witch too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's going to be like, I'm sorry, not Blair Witch. It's the original. I'm talking about anything that came after it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, be careful, Matt. I'm a fan, dude.
Of what?
Of Blair Witch.
I like all of them.
Dude, I even like the Wingard.
I'm a big fan of Blair Witch Project, the original.
I like all of them. The original is amazing. We watched it, Russell, and remember I was like, wow, I forgot how great this is. Yeah. Even though I just saw it at UF2 was the last time I saw it on the big screen. But we just watched it recently at the 4-star. And and that movie is amazing. Blair Witch.
Which one?
Blair Witch Project.
The original.
Project? The original. The original. Yeah.
So good.
There's Matt, you probably know him. There's that archive out here. Well, first off, Internet Archive is out here. Me and fucking Evan just learned that, which is
I'm gonna go take a picture in front of that shit off that's coming.
Well, what is it?
It's the internet.
Me.
It's where that website is. The Internet Archive. They like kind of archive old internet. It's a lot of video and stuff. And it recently went down because of copyright infringement, I think, but it's back up. And oddly enough, I was at the 4-star talking to some of the staff there, and they're like, dude, you can take tours. You can hang out with the people and talk to them, and like you can go in their server room and look around. But the Blair Witch was a part of The Basement. Is that what that group's called? The Basement VHS? We've done a couple things with them, but they haven't been there whenever we went. We showed Ghost Watch one time with partnered and showed that, and then we showed the Blair Witch. And they're a local group that have hundreds of VHS tapes, a lot of them hard to find. And they've been teaming up with the 4-star show and shit. Do you know them at all, Matt?
No, man, that sounds amazing. I mean, I'm glad that there's people who are archiving the internet stuff that gets lost, like lost media. It's like we're going to have like internet archaeologists pretty much at some point.
Yep. And they're doing the hard work. Evan just watched, he reviewed a movie for the Tuesday
that I
episode
got from Archive. Yeah.
Yeah.
A movie from the 40s.
Yeah. So they're doing God's work. But last time I went on there, I was looking for something. I think I was going to use it as like an asset for something we were editing. And I stumbled into a fucking a pit trap of porn. I was just like,
I know you were happy.
Oh my God. Terrell,
there we go.
By the way.
Already putting that new hard drive to use, dude.
I know, right? No, actually,
it's like, look what I found. I know Russell over there. He ain't gonna
it was weird. It was like 90s shit, though.
Okay.
It was like
nostalgia.
Oh shit, dude.
90s.
It was much more like produced, which is a weird thing. Because you know, so like last week, and I know you're very into this, Matt. But did you see that documentary on YouTube about the girl who slept with 100 dudes in a day?
Oh, I heard about that one. Oh, I only heard about it. I haven't gotten into it. Enlighten me.
Russell watched it right away.
Oh yeah, I had it queued up. I actually paid a little bit more money to
Was
get
that,
it. Like
are
10
you
minutes
talking
early.
about
Why would you do that?
Annabelle,
Oh, she got
Annabelle
mad.
Chong?
He
Annabelle
did.
Chong?
No, who's
Annabelle
that?
Chong.
Annabelle the
Oh.
doll?
Oh yeah, because I remember she was like, we tried to get her in Dick Ho, Asian male porn star, but she was at first willing to do it, but I think she was kind of like, let's pass, go by. But she had this record number of how many men she was with in a day. You know, I forgot.
Oh, so
what it
she
was.
did the same thing?
Oh yeah, this has been done. This has always been. Yeah, Annabelle Chong's story. That's right. There it
Oh,
is.
really? So she was the original, and then this little white girl come on, like, oh, I fucked 100 dudes. And
Oh
I
yeah,
cry.
in 10
Well,
hours.
she
That's
cries.
251. She's already got more.
She got more than the other girl? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
10
Well,
hours.
It was a world
251.
record at the time. You know, she was Annabelle was willing to be on the documentary for a minute for Dick Ho, but she eventually just backed out of the project.
Okay.
I can't remember what the rationale was, but it was just kind of a lot of back and forth. But she was definitely one of those people we were like really excited. Oh my God, we can get Annabelle Chong with us, you know. But
They got Seymour Butts in this motherfucker, dude. Ain't no
well,
way.
but there you go.
They got Terrell's boy, Ron Jeremy,
Jeremy.
released the
Oh,
photo.
God.
Release the
Oh,
photos.
boy.
No, I'm not releasing that photo ever in life. And girl, I came across it too, so I do have it.
Oh, dude,
Steve
please
Austin?
release it.
No, I'm not
I know that
releasing
ain't
that.
present.
Stone Cold, right?
No,
that ain't
never.
Stone Cold.
So Matt, we were
I
at
found the
Monster
picture.
Palooza, and Terrell. This was like early on when Terrell was just coming out of his shell, and he was taking pictures with fucking everybody. And I was like, "Hey, Terrell, there's a big star over here," and he was like, "Oh, really? Where?" And I'm like, "Right over there." He's the short little round guy in Crocs, and like Terrell didn't even think about it. He just ran over there and went, "Oh, can I get a
with the
picture?"
man?
It was Ron
He was
Jeremy.
like, he just turned around, looked at me crazy, said, "Okay," and we took the picture. And I looked at his Crocs. So he looked homeless. Are you sure this is your star? Like, I'm so confused. He looked homeless as fuck. But he was at Monster Palooza, and I
Oh
got a
yeah,
picture
that's
with him.
right.
And I'd never seen the light of day. That poster never got posted ever. And it
Aw.
won't ever get posted.
Come on, dude, release it.
Dude, we gotta dig up that picture and
If
release it.
Santa's real.
Russell was laughing at me the whole time. Remember that at the hotel? He kept talking about it.
You
Let's
didn't
get
even
one of-
question. You didn't even question who he was.
No, I just took a picture with the little man. I thought he was.
Let's
a
get
famous
Matthew's
person.
buddies from Google and Stanford to get into Terrell's phone and let's post the Ron Jeremy picture.
Hackathon.
Oh my
Hell
god!
yeah.
Release the photo.
It's not on this phone. This is a new phone. That was like what, years ago. But I found the photo. I have it.
Dude, Terrell. Again, it is funny that you did that,
It's-
but honestly, the photo is hilarious. You're like,
it is.
you're like
but
a
I would never
foot-
post it. That
We could do
picture-
this. We could do this. Let's get,
Especially
like,
with the
chat
story
room.
behind it. With the
Oh,
story
dude.
behind it, it is hilarious. The whole thing is.
Let's get the fans
Introducing-
of Foreplay here to get on.
Yeah,
it.
introducing the Footage Foreplay Patreon. For $5 a month, you get access to the Ron Jeremy photo with Terrell.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
dude,
Do it for
it's
a
like,
fundraiser. Get a fundraiser going.
That
See if
picture.
people will get excited to
And
see
it's-
that picture.
And it's two options. I think there's two pictures of it. It's like two. You know, I'd take
dude,
just in case. Yeah, it was a mess. You and
You made
Oksana
him-
kept laughing. And no one else was taking pictures with him. I knew I should do something else was up. I was the only one I ran up on him too. And I was hella tall. I'm up here. He like right here looking up at me. I'm like, oh my God.
dude, he's looking
Uh-huh.
like the. You know, y'all know the Terrell fee, and he's standing
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
aims up. You want the high angle.
Yeah.
And then Ron Jeremy is like
He's
directly
just
below him,
looking
looking straight up.
There's not even a smile. It's a hot mess.
He looks like a child who's scared. It's incredible, dude. Release the photo.
Yeah,
How did that guy
listeners,
ever get into
listeners.
this industry? I never understood that guy in the industry because he's
He's
Well, Matt-
gross. I guess because he got a big dick. I don't know.
Got a big dong.
Yeah.
Go
that's what
bully
it is.
Terrell if you're listening to this. Go bully Terrell on Instagram on the post for this episode when you hear it.
Demand the
And-
photo.
and tell him, yeah, you want the photo to release the photo.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's burned into my brain. It's hilarious. It's the best
Hashtag
photo
release
ever.
the
that we
Jeremy
haven't
cut.
seen it. Oh my god! Now I want to see this.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna come up with some beautiful fundraiser that's
Oh
gonna
my God.
probably go to charity or something, and just for you to show a damn photo of you with Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, I didn't know much about him until after I looked him up. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh boy,
yeah,
that's
it was, yeah.
Dude, he
Yeah,
still
that's a bit
pops up in
much.
movies too. And you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
why? Like we don't. It's a relic of what porn used to be. Which, yeah, stay in the past. Internet Archive, erase him. I'm calling for it now. Although he's in a fantastic
those 90s porn videos you found.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen him working his trade.
I mean,
so
that's
maybe
probably
he's fantastic.
a good thing, I would think.
I don't know. Maybe I'll be a fan. Maybe I just got to give him a shot.
Oh my god!
I can't imagine I don't know. Maybe he works it, but I got a feeling he might not. That he probably just kind of lays there, and that the woman does all the work.
Hot take, dude. Yeah,
I looks like what you would do, to be honest.
Oh,
I know my way around. I put this dick to use, dude.
I don't know if you do in your hands in that shed with that pink light, maybe, but I don't know with a real woman.
You ain't never.
I'll wait to ask. Never mind. I'll wait.
You ain't never gonna know.
He knows his way around a dry pond, dude.
Yeah, he don't know his way around that down there, girl. He don't know what he doing. He watched so much porn, he think he know, girl. That's what he do. Period.
Oh my god.
He said, "Oh well, he did this. Let me try this." I get it. Okay, Evan.
All right.
Moving on to this interview. So Matthew, what else you got coming up? What else going on with you in your life? You doing your thing with Augmented. Where can we watch this? You said this came out. Where can you watch this movie?
Well, you can't watch it. Well, actually, what you can do is I think it's on the virtual festival for Another Hole in the Head right now. So if you go to Another Hole in the Head, you can watch it there. Again, I made this movie as a proof of concept for a feature or longer film. So I think the next step would really be just developing that out and making sure I can do it. Maybe I'm going to be shooting, like we had the holidays. I'm going to probably start experimenting a little bit more with how to shoot more things with it. I know me and my producer, Fred Briones, we've been brainstorming ideas about like what's the feature film going to look like and what other little more viral clips can we put out. That would be really fun to actually just like put little snippets of stuff, because I don't think like the storytelling is just going to be limited to this Twitch stream. It's going to have like maybe like even like mock documentary segments within the story itself, because people all around the world are going to be experiencing this weird, mysterious game. And just like any gamer, you're going to have people who are going to like, hey, let's do a playthrough. Let's take a look at this, or diving into the investigative side of what the heck is going on here with this mysterious weird game called Paranorma.
Okay.
And you want to do this as... Go ahead, Russ. Ask yours first.
Did you ever watch Deadware when we showed it at UF?
Ooh, did I? Which one was that one?
It's a retro Screen Life. Like they're using an old software that is real, but I can't remember the name. Do you remember it, Evan?
I don't.
It's pre-Skype. It's pre-Skype, and Deadware
is great.
They're playing a game together, like a point and click.
I think it's fake. I think it's a fake.
No, it's real.
Yes, that was. It was. Okay, I don't want to give too many of the plot points away because that could be.
Yeah, no. But just that format, I think, is incredibly underutilized. Where you kind of have Screen Life elements, like we're in a computer, but it's people engaging with like a thing together. It's almost like reaction videos or something.
Yeah, or like live scream and live screamers.
Yeah, I again, well, hashtag live screamers isn't like that. Live scream, it's different from like just playing like live stream is one dude doing a live stream, and even like
he's interacting with this chat.
Yeah, but I mean with multiple people. And I think that VR, like the kind of story that you told in that short, dude, you could do fucking anything with it.
Oh yeah, the augmented reality space is not even being tapped into at all.
No, and your UI system and just the way that it looks.
You could be the first, incredible. Matthew. You got to get up on this.
Well, yeah, that was my proof of concept. The proof of concept was extremely important because I started because I don't think anybody at this point understands it, or we're just starting to get a grasp on what it is. Like I literally had to go just like experts on the topic to make sure that I was getting it right. It's like I had to actually experiment and actually shoot stuff to make sure people understood. This is what I have in mind. This is what augmented reality looks like. This is what real augmented reality looks like. Whereas if you're going back to Vampiraya, if you remember, I think I had my mind set on, there's holograms, right? Like Star Wars type of holograms. But I said, well, I don't know if that kind of holograms really kind of exist, to be honest. I mean, not in the way I understood it, but if it was augmented reality, which I incorporated into the story, that was like my first like attempt at trying to explain augmented reality, in cinematically, like what it was. And I think I continued on from that route. And that had nothing to do with the main plot or storyline, but I just said, now I think that's going to be another lifting point for me to just kind of talk more about it.
Well, you did the thing everybody was thinking about when Pokemon Go came out. We all thought it was going to be augmented reality in a way where you could see the Pokemon in your fucking front room, and you can't. Not yet.
Not yet.
But then on top of that, we all heard the what I think is mostly urban legend of people going into the hood trying to catch a rare Pokemon. And it's like, fool, you're so engaged in this other reality that you're not thinking about what you're actually doing. Like potentially being hit by a car.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude, it's such a ripe idea. And I'm super happy that you're going to be the one helming it. I think you're going to crush it.
You,
you want to do a feature version, right? Of the short, because I'm just thinking about, you were talking about the ability to shoot this in real time. You're talking about with the dog and stuff already in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
As being the thing you want to do. That's how you're going to do the feature, is shoot it without having to add all that in post.
I mean, that's the idea. I mean, I would love to be able to shoot actual real augmented reality, like instead of
because I'm just thinking about if you can do that, it could be a live stream and people could interact with it, and that would be fucking crazy.
Yep. I haven't taken any of these ideas off the table. I mean, just my maybe I shouldn't be talking too much about this because I guess it's like getting streamed out here. But let's just say I've been brainstorming ideas with I've actually asked some of the one of the XR students about the ideas of the movie and it becoming real, right? Like making the real thing. And they said, yeah, it's totally possible. Like based on what you're saying, everything you're saying is basically you could, if you wanted to make it, you could make it, of course, right now we don't have the lens technology. We do have the lens technology, but it's still experimental.
Yeah.
So we're still back down to use your cell phone at the moment as far as how augmented reality works for the everyday person. I think the new Meta glasses does it, but it's still technically mixed reality because it covers your eyes.
Right.
The real augmented reality wouldn't actually cover your eyes. That's why we have, in the movie, the character, we never cover his eyes. We use lenses, like they are projected onto lenses, and that's how the character interacts with that augmented technology.
So by cover, you mean the glasses are closed off, like you're just looking at a screen.
Yes.
That's probably a camera showing you what's in front of you, as opposed to just an overlay in reality.
Yes, exactly. The one thing that was a bust, I think you guys all know, Vision Pro was a bust. It was dead on arrival.
Vision
Sorry,
Pro?
Apple.
I didn't know it was dead on arrival. I do remember seeing videos, demo videos of it that looked really cool, but I didn't know if it actually worked like they showed it working once it came out. Because that's the thing with tech demos. And does it catch on too, or is it
price
just
point.
A novelty kind of thing? Especially, exactly. It's like you can afford it,
Yeah,
I can't.
I'm looking at those right now.
Me either, dude. I live in a fucking shed. I don't even have you can see insulation behind me, dude. What do you mean? A VR head, like an AR headset? No way, dude.
Well, don't worry. Once you sell that pile of treasure behind you, you could buy something.
Dude, hey, hit me up, y'all. Death Stranding, baby. $100.
What's that? What do you got?
BB-8 from Death Stranding.
Grab the baby.
Wow. Nice.
Okay. Grab the baby.
Okay, he didn't grab it earlier, girl.
I'll grab the baby out now that we're on video.
Oh, Terrell.
I asked him for the grab the baby. He didn't want to grab it.
Release the baby. Release the photo.
Oh my god! Look at that mess he got.
So
That
Matt,
mess.
did you
Look
ever
at
think your
that.
favorite Pokemon? I'm
He
really
said
curious.
Eevee.
Okay.
Yeah, I to be honest, I mean, I never really got into the craze like so much. I was more. I know
Russell, he loves Geodude. I love Bulbasaur, so I would beat him. So who is yours?
Who wouldn't beat me? I got a tattoo of the. God damn it! I love my Geodude, but
He'll get whooped by Bulbasaur.
by everything. Rock ground is not the choice.
Oh.
But you know me. I like a
Look
hard
at this
road.
thing. What do you got?
What? That's how small it is? The fuck? I thought it was a big baby.
I mean, how big do you think a
The
baby
hell?
is?
That's more like $20. What the fuck?
What do you mean?
That ain't no. That's a fetus.
What the fuck?
That's
yeah. Have you ever played the game? That's how it
No.
looks. That's
No,
how
it
looks
don't.
In the game.
Ain't nobody
It
gonna
does.
buy that. That shit gonna stay there. Go show.
It comes in a case, and you get fucking.
He took it out. I thought it was a baby.
Terrell,
It is a baby.
it's a cool baby. It
It's a
poops and you can
fetus.
clean it up. You have to
No, it
feed it with
doesn't.
a
Show
spoon.
it
Don't
to
do
the
any of
camera
that.
again. Let's just see the baby.
And look, and you get a minifigure
What-
with it,
What's his name?
and
That's
you get
just a-
some tape to go around the
What
case
the
too,
fuck
from the game.
is? Who gonna buy that? Hold on. Why did you buy that? Show it to us again. This is a ripoff. $100. Girl, buy.
I mean,
What
everybody
is-
else is online
Let
is
me
like
see.
150 or so go ahead and buy theirs.
Wait, where does the poop
Wait,
come out?
I don't get
No
it though.
poop comes out.
Yeah, I thought
What?
it's like you
Why
change
is
its
it?
diaper.
Why is it in a yellow case like that?
That's how it is in the game. They carry them on the front of their body.
But is it a
Yeah.
fetus? That's not a real baby.
Yeah, it's a yeah, it's a baby. I mean, it's like a like
So
a not
what is the
quite
point of
fully grown
this?
baby.
It's Evan Jr.
They use him as a bridge to the spiritual world in that game. So
Maybe I need to play the game. I don't
you
understand. what's
should. It's
happening.
really fucking tight. You carry these like a ton of cases on your back and shit.
He got back
It's
problems
Rocco.
like
Wait, it's not
Russell.
Rocco.
It's got
Yeah,
Norman
Rocco.
Reedus in it.
It's a
Oh
dog.
yeah, I do have a dog. Yeah, Bud is his name.
Oh,
He
but
called
not
him
a Rocco.
Rocco. It's
Yeah.
Buddy.
Hey,
Oh,
Bud.
buddy.
He sleeps
talking
on
about you.
the bloody bed.
No, he don't now. He's too old to get up there. So
Oh,
Oh my
poor
god.
doggy.
Might be best. I'm sorry, Matt. Might think I'm crazy. It's okay.
Matt knows you're crazy. He saw you.
No,
with
it's
that.
okay. We're all
Yeah.
crazy. We're all
I'm a
crazy.
star,
We're all
believe
crazy
it.
here.
All right, so back to Matt's kinks. You're
Oh
definitely a
yeah, I
furry
wanted
dude,
to
right?
know. He a kinky man. He talked about his weapon when he started, and then his tongue, and then the dick thing, and the booties, and the fetish. So he
I
got all
like that.
kinds. Matt is a freak. A little bit. Un poquito.
Un poquito. Go see this.
So you know what? Fuck it. Matt, you've been so good, and I've been waiting this whole time for you to mention it, but we're totally gonna show Augmented at.
Oh, I wasn't sure if we could say it,
yeah.
Russell. You spoiling
Yes.
stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's why I was asking if you come into F Girl, because we're gonna have your movie playing on the big screen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, of course I'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Thank
know.
you so much for including it in there.
Yeah, we
Looking
only
forward
did
to
it because we like you. We're like, dude, this movie fucking sucks, but we
No,
love
it
Matt.
didn't.
so-
We all liked it. We all watched it as a group too. We got on the thing.
being so fucking shady.
No,
I
you know,
know.
I told
Shady
Matt
cuntbag whore.
it's one of those things where you have friends and like they have a band, and then you're like, oh, I'll go support them, but man, I can't fuck with it. With
What's it gonna be
Matt,
about my movie?
with Matt, it's the complete opposite. We're like, oh yeah, let's buddy up to him really quick because this dude's about to blow up. We're like,
What the
we need to
hell?
get in that augmented world.
Yeah,
We're
because
trying
Evan ain't
Yeah.
doing it with
That
Florida
shit's
man.
tight. Okay. All right,
Just
Thank
playing.
you, man.
No, I'm excited for Florida man. Shut the fuck up.
Damn,
But
that
I
came out
appreciate
of
you
left
guys.
field.
I appreciate you guys making a space for this
Huh?
kind of movie too, because I think you guys also helped me understand what movie I also had to make, because I knew I wanted to do a movie about augmented technology, but being that you created a festival where it focuses on point of view type of stuff. And also I saw that people do movies entirely around the concept of gaming as a
Yeah.
whole. And I thought, okay, I think
Yeah.
this is kind of where we need to be. And it really put me way more in focus to creating a vision of what this ought to be, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I have to say, I was a little shocked at how fucking our shit kind of movie you made. I'm like, dude, and it's the idea's right there, but nobody's done it, dude.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's great.
Nobody's
yeah,
done that.
I have not. So I've seen Jerusalem, and that movie opened up with an augmented portion. Have you seen that?
No.
So it's
it's
Jerusalem.
a little different though.
Well, it opens
It's a lot
up
different with them birds.
It's a lot different, but they do have augmentation. Like, so in the beginning, somebody's playing with their glasses, and they're playing a game where it makes zombies appear in your house, and they're killing them. Yeah. And it's like, oh, that's a cool idea. And then they use it later on when they go to Jerusalem, and they're kind of like, they're wearing them, and it will pull up people's profiles based on like their Facebook and shit. Like, it will face scan them.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very different, but other than that, I really haven't seen anybody like, I don't know. Yours is much more engaging. I'll just say that. And I love Jerusalem. That's a fun movie. Yeah.
I would love to get more into that too. I knew I couldn't encompass everything that I could possibly talk about. That's why I think I kept like the movie small to like just one character, and only one glimpse at the very, very beginning of what the outside world might appear like. Like there's only one shot in the entire movie that gives you the kind of almost, like this is too much for me kind of world, right? And everything else is scaled down to almost a dog,
Yeah. Well, I can't wait. When you eventually launch your crowdfunding platform and everything, please, you got to keep us in the loop.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, thanks, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited. So tell us where everyone could find you to get updates. You will plug anything, plug it right here.
Okay, well, I have a link tree, but I'm probably easiest to find either by my name Hazmat, HAZMADT, or I Don't Care Productions, one word. That's usually on Instagram. I think I post the most on I Don't Care Productions. That's just where you see like not only the film stuff, but you see the DJ stuff, the music stuff, and also like what athletic stuff I'm doing. Like I get into high rocks and Spartans and weird training drills. So you're gonna get all that kind of crap too. So
where people get to see all the stuff you care about.
Yeah, well, not the kink stuff. Unfortunately, I don't. I've been kind of surprisingly, I'm very low profile on any of that. Just say
I could tell.
I know that's shocker, right? I've been talking up the storm about it, but no, you can go follow me on those, and then if you want to follow the film itself, it's Augmented AR.movie on Instagram, and there's also a Facebook page, but it doesn't really have an easy link, so you probably best find it on Instagram. That would be the easiest way. I need to put my darn link tree on there. There's like
you
link
should
tree on
in your little profile. It'll be easier. Just click it and then go to whatever.
Yep.
Period.
Yeah, the link tree has everything on it, and that's it's under Hazmat or Matthew Abaya. So, but I got to go put that one up so everybody can see it on my I Don't Care Productions page. That's the easiest probably way everybody's going to get to it.
Check the description, y'all. We'll have it linked.
Yep.
Perfect. Yep. Well, this was fun. This is a fun episode. I was excited. This is I saw a different side to Matthew Abaya.
Yeah. Oh, it's Abaya, by the way. By the way, it's pronounced Abaya. If you say Abaya, that's how my dad says it, and I pronounce it Abaya.
Abaya. Oh, but ain't that your daddy's last name? Which one is it?
Yeah, it is. But that wasn't how my grandparents pronounced it.
How'd they say it? Abaya?
Yeah.
Abaya. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what did I say? Abaya?
Yeah,
Abaya.
Yeah, you live in the Bay.
The Bay.
His name is Abaya.
Abaya. Like
I had to make sure we corrected that because that's like
he corrected the hell out of me, girl.
In our family, like how do you pronounce? Is it Abaya or Abaya? I say Abaya.
Abaya.
Anyway, but you're not wrong by saying that, but I pronounce it Abaya.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's time to say Abaya.
Well, Abaya, y'all.
Abaya.
Well, y'all have a great time. Thank you, Mr. Tong, for joining us. And we'll see y'all next week. And I can't wait. We'll probably have you back for We'll have an episode probably. So excited for that. But yeah, thanks for coming to Footage Foreplay. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Love you, Matt.
Thank you.
Dude.
Love you guys too.
Thanks for listening to Footage Foreplay. If you enjoy the show, please consider leaving a review, sharing it with a friend, or simply hitting like. These small gestures are a great free way to support this mayhem, and if you find some footage we should be fondling, email us at footageforeplay@gmail.com. Check back every Tuesday and Thursday for new episodes, and remember, don't skip the foreplay.